up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna do this classic old school black and brown matte smoky eye with a nude lip. Okay, everything's matte except my face. It's super glossy and I really love how this turned out. Dude, honestly, last night I was going through all my old videos, okay, from 2016 to now, and I was just looking at my channel and I'm like, dude, I've done so many tutorials and I just realized that, dude, I just stopped doing tutorials, you know, and I kind of missed it, and so I threw it back today and I'm doing the classy matte smoky eye, dude. This is like a classic eye look. I put kajal and everything, so you might want to stick around, you know. But yeah, if you just want to see how I got this look, it's a classic tutorial, so yeah, stick around. Okay, so we're gonna begin with skin prep. I've already moisturized my skin. Like you can see, I had a shower and I put on the Dramatically Different moisturizer. I put that all the time. It's by Clinique, but of course I'm gonna moisturize further because I love a good juicy hydrating skin. Ignore my hair, girls, during the lockdown because I refuse to wash my hair every second day. This is like 5-day unwashed hair. I did the school wala twisty. Remember in school we used to like twist the hair and then put like a braid? So that's what I did. It's nice and neat. Okay, chalo. Let's hydrate the skin. The first thing I'm gonna do is put on some facali liquid glass. I love this product. It is quite expensive. So is it worth it? I don't know if it's worth 5,000 bucks, but like if someone's traveling or whatever, and just tell them to buy you the Facali liquid glass. It is such a beautiful product, dude. It gives your skin, just see. I think NYX and Makeup Revolution and brands like that also carry stuff like this. I've not come across any amazing drugstore product that comes even close to this, but I mean, I'm on the hunt, you know. I'm gonna try and look for it. If you don't want to wear makeup and if you just want to go out the house with hydrating skin, this would do the job for you. Can you see how juicy my skin looks? It literally looks so healthy, and that's why I love this product before foundation, because it makes the foundation look really nice. Right after this, I apply the Facali Skin Tune Blur, and a lot of you are confused because this is like a hydrating product. Then why am I putting a matte finish on my face after the hydrating one? This is not very matte. It's more so like, how do I explain the texture? It's very blurry. It says Skin Tune Blur, so it sort of blurs out the pores. So I just put it here. I apply it only here more so because the pores are visible around here. So all I do is just dab it around here, and it gives like the best finish to your foundation. That's why I applied this after the hydrating one. So I put like the tiniest amount, and I'm just going to move in circular motion. All I'm gonna do is tap that into my skin, and honestly, dude, it's just such a bouncy texture. It's beautiful. If you felt this, like, you know what I'm talking about. It is an amazing product. Alright, so I'm gonna move on and add some more primers because I want to like, you know, blur out my nose area. I haven't been to a facial in so long, so my pores are emphasized, so I want to sort of blur that out even further. So I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur. Now for my girls with oily skin, you can use the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control. This is also a great product. Any of the Smashbox primers are amazing before your base product. The reason why I prep so much before my foundation and I apply so many primers is because I've seen the results with and without. With all the products, the base just looks so smooth and it just complements each other. And if you just put foundation on bare skin, it is a fail. It's not going to look good. It's going to look crusty. So that's why I highly recommend taking your time out, and if you have time, and just like prepping your skin well before you start your base makeup. Alright, so I'm going to apply foundation first instead of concealer today, and for that I'm going to use the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. One of the most beautiful foundations out there. It is literally your skin but better. It gives you a very healthy finish. It's not too matte, it's not too shiny. It is the perfect finish. It's one of my top 3 foundations. Like right now it's at number 1. It is that beautiful. I'm going to show you. I'm in the shade 2.22 light medium, and the undertone is neutral olive. So we're going to start with really little first, just dotting it all over, and then we're going to see if we need some more. Okay, so the sponge is by the drugstore company. It is such a good sponge. I also recommend the pack sponge. They both are really great. and are available in India very easily, and that's why I like it. And for the sponge, it doesn't have to be really soaking wet, okay? Like look at this, there's no water coming out of it, but it is sort of damp. Look at the finish of this foundation. Like, it's everything you would want in a foundation. Like, this is beautiful. Like, you can see my skin, but it's got this filtered, beautiful finish, man. Love it. The lesser product you use, the better. We tend to be heavy-handed, but we want to make sure that we're applying little by little. What is this? Look at my skin. Look at my skin. Flawless. It's just... ooh, baby. Okay, I'm gonna keep you this zoomed in only so you can see every crevice in my face. As if I have like a billion concealer options. I literally just use this forever. It's the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Pure Beige. Chapter, bro, it's over. It's over. Nika needs to start up soon, baby. It's magic. It's magic. It's magic. It's magic. What movie is that? It's Hrithik Roshan. Koi. What? Hrithik Roshan. Koi mil gaya? Koi mil gaya? Yeah. I'm gonna apply just a tiny bit more. So this is all one tone. I'm gonna brighten it under the eye. I'm gonna use the Infallible Full Wear by L'Oreal, and this is in the shade Amber. This is slightly drying, but it is a great concealer nonetheless. It's got great coverage. This concealer has got great coverage, and longevity as well. Now that I'm done with my foundation and concealer, my skin looks amazing. I feel so good. Like, trust me, it's been a long time since my foundation has looked really flawless, and it's all got to do with all the products that I picked out. I just work very well with each other. They complement each other so well. That's why my base looks completely flawless. I'm looking at the monitor and I'm like, girl, that's skin though. Okay, but that skin though is really not this great underneath. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fit Me powder to now set my face. Very important step to set your face. If your foundation is moving, your concealer is creasing, all you gotta do is set your face. And I'm gonna show you how to set your face, even though I have a million times before. Take an amazing loose powder. I highly recommend Maybelline Fit Me. It is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous texture. It's a gorgeous finish. It's just this heavy duty, beautiful powder. Okay, this is in the shade Light 15. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get rid of my creases. I'm gonna make sure there are no creases in your eye. Take the same damp sponge. Okay, you want to dunk it in the powder, and then all you want to do is place it underneath the eye. That is it. You have set in stone your concealer. Okay, and then use the remaining powder to set the rest of your face. The reason why I don't use a brush, you can use a brush, okay, but I just feel like when I use the sponge, it sort of completely seals my foundation in, and I like that finish. Okay, I like the feeling of my foundation not going anywhere. So again, I'm taking my powder. So I pushed it into the skin and I just dragged it slowly everywhere. So you have a powdered finish, but it's not very thick and crusty. Okay, it's melted into the skin because a damp sponge, the powder, and when you just push it into the skin, it gives you this flawless finish that I cannot explain. But try and do it and you'll still see a glow. See, it's still glowy, it's still beautiful. It's not powdery and crusty. Okay, we don't want our skin to look powdery and dry. That's the opposite of what we want our skin to look. So again, take the powder. You want to start outside and just keep pressing and moving up. Again, press the foundation into the forehead. Not using too much powder because this is where most of our lines are, like our forehead lines, and you're gonna see it very quickly on the face. So make sure you're not applying too much foundation or product over there. Whatever's remaining is what you'll apply. I'm going to take a fluffy brush with the lightest hand possible. You don't want to move your concealer by pressing it in. Okay, just dust it very lightly back and forth. And there you have it, a flawless, beautiful foundation. Alright, so I'm back from lunch. I ate amazing pulao and I'm back. Okay, since you guys love the way I do my boxy brows, I'm kidding. Dude, I just love thick brows, okay? And I don't have thick brows, so I make thick brows. Anyway, I'm gonna use the Colourpop Brow Boss in brunette. I've been loving this one. How long has it been since we threaded our brows, you guys? But I've been shaving it with the Miniso razor, so it's not that bad. Okay, so this is all I'm gonna do for my brow. It's giving me a very natural finish. It's like proper, so that's why I like this a lot. It has very minimal pigment. It's got the right amount of pigment actually. So a lot of you, if you want to know how I do my brows, I'm gonna take you step by step, otherwise you can just forward this. So what I basically do is I start from here, okay, and I just start with slight strokes just to darken it a little bit and to fill up the gaps. Depending on where the gaps are, that's where you will run your brow product. And then when you just do this, it just appears thicker because you're filling in the gaps inside as well. And then you want to start going upwards like that from here. And then I like this place filled up as well. That's it. It's pretty simple. Alright, so this is my brow, and then I'm gonna take the Colourpop brow gel in the shade dark brown, and I'm just gonna go over it. I've been liking brow gels lately because it just completes the look. If you've missed any gap, you know, it fills it up, and also it sort of sets the brow in place so it doesn't move. So again, up to the side, just wherever your brow is going naturally, you just want to follow that. Okay, for my eyes, I really wanted to throw it back old school, and I wanted to do like a really nice brownie black smoky eye and a nude lip because I'm just feeling it. And for that, I could just pull out these two palettes, which I think were amazing for that purpose. This is the Viseart Neutral Matte 01 palette. It is amazing. Viseart is not available in India, but I mean, I'm sure all of you have this color palette or this tone in your house because we start with this, okay? A lot of palettes have this very similar brown tone, black, orange. It's a very neutral common palette, but I love the quality of these shadows. And then I have the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. If I want to dive into this, I will, because the black is really great here, and we've got some burnt, like, you know, orange colors and stuff. In case I want to use that, I will go ahead. But I'm going to start with Viseart. So you're going to start with the lightest shade possible, okay? So I'm going to take this brown palette, this brown color right here, and I'm going to start building it up. I'm going to take my Pro Art PE22 brush, and I'm just going to dip it in. Okay, so how I do my eyeshadow is I always begin at the outer part, and I just start in circular motion going inwards, okay? Always start from the outside, okay? Outside to inside, outside to inside. You want to keep this open always. Okay, so I'm going to build up on this, of course. I'm going to go a little bit darker, and I'm going to take a denser brush. This is the Pro Art PE23 brush. I'm going to take this color right here at the bottom, and I'm going to enhance it a little further. This is more on the cooler tone side, and I'm just going to put it just towards the outside. Again, I'm going to dip back in, and I'm just going to enhance that shadow and just pull it towards my crease because it is a cool tone shadow, so it's going to look nice in my crease. I'm going to take this color right here. This is another dark brown eyeshadow, playing with browns. I'm taking the E006 La Cara brush. It's a slightly bigger blending brush, and I'm just going to put that on the outer corner and buff it towards the inside. I'm going to take a clean brush, and I'm just going to buff the edges just to make sure that they're not harsh. Now we're going to play with black. I'm taking PE19. It's a very tiny shader brush. It's a very dense brush. It's going to pack on the color exactly where I want it to. Okay, I'm just placing it for now. Then we're gonna pick up the brush and swirl. Pick up any brush you can and just start blending the black out because you don't want, again, it to look like a patch. You want it to look smoky, and blend it out, girl. Okay, so can you see the gradient effect? It's got dark and then you have light and then you have the lightest shade out here. It's all about transition. It's all about adding the lightest color first and then the darkest color towards the end. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of orange because I like my smoky eyes to have a tinge of orange. And I'm just gonna put it up on my crease, okay? Like just slide it through. So you can see that orange. I love black and orange. It's like really, really good combination. So pretty. Man, I was watching my earlier videos, right? And I was like, I did so many tutorials, dude, and I just missed it. I missed it so bad, and that's why I'm here doing a tutorial, like a legit smoky eye old school tutorial. I think I love watching still till today. Like I go back to Jaclyn Hill's old videos and I watch all her tutorials. I watch as many tutorials as I can because that's where I'm from, you know. It's like that's where I'm from, and I just love watching transformation videos. I'm gonna enhance the black and make it more like deep and smoky in a bit once I complete my eye. Okay guys, so what I did is I added some shimmer. Did not like it. I took it off because it was not looking the way I wanted it to look, so I had to retouch some eyeshadows by taking the shimmer off. But with the power of editing, you didn't know what happened behind the scenes. I'm taking this shadow right here. Okay, this is not like white, but it's sort of like on the creamier side. So I'm gonna pick up this one and I'm gonna place it in the inner corner. Okay, this is like one of my favorite tricks to do in order to open up the eyes, and it looks very pretty because it gives you that ombre effect. It's so nice. This is the Pack 171 brush. It's a flat eyeshadow brush. When you come towards the center, you're gonna flick outward. So you can actually see three tones, right? You can see beige, you can see black, and you can see orange. And that is like the ultimate. Now when I'm smoking this, I'm trying to touch the upper section here and just bring it together. As I'm picking up the darker shadows, I'm only sticking towards the outer side, like you can see dark to light, okay? So it's gonna stay here. We're not gonna bring it all the way here. I personally don't like how that looks, but obviously there are no rules. And I'm gonna pick that black eyeshadow and I'm just going to stick it very close to my lash line. I'm gonna pick up that orange shadow and I'm just going to blend it underneath the black. See that shadow? That's what I love. For mascara, I'm taking the Lash Warrior Mascara by Flower Beauty. Okay, we're gonna put some falsies on, but a little bit later. Let's finish the face. For contour, I'm gonna take my favorite Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is the best bronzer out there. The color, the tone of it is just amazing. So I'm gonna take that on my Pro RPF 07 brush and we're gonna tap, okay, tap, pat, whatever, and pat it all around the temple area and down as well, underneath the jaw. I'm gonna take the brush that came with it and I'm just gonna give a very sharp. I'm just gonna take the same contour powder and I'm just going to drag it towards my brow, like all the way inside. This is the 007 Lacara brush. Okay, so for blush, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Wine. Wine and dine. When are we gonna wine and dine, you guys? So I'm gonna pat it, pull back. It's a very beautiful blush. Apples of the cheek, blend it into the contour, into the temple, and boom. Same thing. Very light hand. Always take it up into the temple. Add more if you're like me and you love blush and blush is everything. So for highlight, I'm taking the Nykaa Glow Golds Shimmer Brick in good old gold. That highlighter is beautiful and it brings me back to life. So all you want to do is just here, and then you want to make sure you're going here, right next to your eyes. Can you see that glow? It's really pretty. And then above on your temple and around your nose, on your chin, on your mouth, on your boobs, on your mouth, everywhere. Bridge of the nose. We're done, babies. We only have to apply lashes. So let me see. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the Rufa Beauty lashes in Lila. Sorry, it's so bright, but this is how it looks. Very pretty lash. Alright guys, so my lashes are on. They look really pretty and it finally makes the smoky eye come alive. Okay, lashes are everything. So I'm just gonna fill in the inner part. Once you put lashes, you want to make sure you're also filling the inner corner with some sort of a black or brown eyeliner, just a hint of it, so it looks connected, you know. And if you just put the lashes and you leave it blank, it looks very disconnected. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking the color bar all-rounder pencil in pitch black. Miles, for once, can you please put liner and kajal? There you go. Happy? Look at this, you guys. For lipstick, I'm gonna pick either one of the nude lipsticks from Huda Beauty. Dude, what a collection, man. This Power Bullet has to be my #1 favorite, like, bullet lipstick formulas. Like, look at this. It is so many nudes. I cannot even pick which nude I want to use today. I think I'll do anniversary or board meeting, either one of them. Okay, let's line the lips first. I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty Trendsetter lip liner to line my lips. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how to line your lips as well. So you want to make sure your pencil is sharpened, and then I'm going to show you how to get the pout. I do overline. That's what I like to do. You don't have to, but then you're not going to get a very full lip. Okay, so all you got to do is go slightly above your cupid's bow. Okay, and then go just follow the natural lip line all the way down. Don't overdraw on this side because it's going to look very odd. You just overline here, and you let the rest be the same. Okay, that's how you get this pout that you see. And then for the lower, again, you're gonna go a little lower than your natural line. Okay, like a shadow. And then you're gonna connect it to your natural lip line. That is it. And now to fill in, we're going to use the shade. Okay, I'm gonna mix the two. I'm gonna use Anniversary and Board Meeting together. Anniversary, which is a very pale nude, and Board Meeting is slightly darker, so I'm gonna use it towards the outer corner. I'm just taking a little bit of the blush and I'm putting it in my crease. Alright guys, so this is the final result. I love it. I actually really love it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me and sitting through this entire tutorial. I know I talk too much, but I love you and you love me and all that. So yeah, comment down below. Let me know what other look you want to see. I'm not a very colorful eyeshadow kind of girl. But yeah, if you do want to see some particular color, let me know down below. Love you, and I will see you in my next video.